Hey y'all, my name is Sarah Bloodworth. I'm from Austin, Texas, and I'm here studying journalism and geography at the University of Sheffield for a semester. In this video, I'll be talking about what it's like at the University of Sheffield, why you should come here, and some of my favorite places in the city. So I chose the University of Sheffield because I wanted to go somewhere with a more authentic British culture as opposed to somewhere like London, which is a really global city. It's a great place to go. But Sheffield is a lot more, it's just a smaller city, it's a more intimate environment, so I really wanted to go somewhere like that. Also, the University of Sheffield is the #1 school in the UK for journalism, and I'm a journalism student, so of course that was a great opportunity. When I flew in, it was sunny, and I was like, wow, look, sunny Britain, gorgeous. 20 minutes later, it was pouring down rain, and I was like, okay, yes, Britain. Like, this is what everyone said Britain was gonna be, a rainstorm. Then it started snowing like 2 hours later. It was literally every single season, I feel like, almost every single season in a day. Even from Texas, where the weather can change like at the drop of a hat, here it's even more severe, but it's fun, you get used to it. So one of the main differences between the University of Sheffield and my host university is the class size. At my university, you know, there's 100+ people in my classes, but here, I mean, you know, there's like 30 people maximum in my class, which is really, really cool. It's a much more intimate academic environment, and so it's a lot easier, you know, to get the professor's attention, to be more outspoken in class, and so it's great. So the accommodation at the University of Sheffield is super simple to apply to. You just, in your orientation modules, you apply. It's really, really great, as opposed to like the States. The accommodation in the States, it's like a tiny little room, and you get stopped and you're living literally in the same room as a stranger. Here, every single room is your own room, which is mind-boggling to me that everyone gets their own room. It's amazing. And not only is it my own room, but it's huge. I could lay down on my desk full length. It's great. Not that I do that, I'm just saying I could if I wanted to. And it's just it's a really comfy, cozy area. I really like it. Another great thing is that the reception desk is 24 hours, so if you need any help or you need any maintenance done, they're there 24 hours. Two of my favorite places on campus are the Information Commons, which is a library, and First Court, which is one of the most beautiful buildings on campus, I think. It's a really beautiful building on campus. I was lucky enough to have a class here this semester, and you just feel so collegiate here, because it's just this beautiful dark red building, great art castle-like architecture. It's just a really cool place to be. One of the most unique things about the University of Sheffield is this paternoster. Why take a regular lift when you could step into this slowly moving apparatus? Super cool. So Sheffield is the birthplace of the Arctic Monkeys. So it's a pretty good music scene here. A lot of the bars and pubs here have nightly shows, music shows. That's really cool. They also have this wonderful David Bowie mural, and that's amazing because I love David Bowie and I love music. So if you like a music scene, it's a great place to be. So little did I know, Texas was in Sheffield. Right here we have El Paso, which is a Mexican restaurant here in Sheffield. El Paso is a city in Texas, and it's super good. When I got in here, I was so happy because it reminded me just like Mexican restaurants in Texas. It reminded me of Mexican restaurants in Texas. Sheffield is a really accessible city. The train stop is super close to the university, and so you can pretty much travel anywhere from here. It's in central England, so you can pretty much get anywhere from Sheffield. It's great. So I got to go to so many places. Like, I recently made a map and pinpointed everywhere I've been, and I'm like, wow, I went everywhere, and it's really, really great to see that. And it was great to see everything. So for Easter break, you get 3 whole weeks to travel. Yes, 3 whole weeks. It's great. I went to Ireland. I went to Dublin, Ireland for a while. I spent a whole week in London, which is a great cultural city. And I went to a bunch of places in Scotland, even the Highlands in Scotland. And every single place had its own distinct thing to offer, and it's just really eye-opening experience for someone, like I said, who just knows Texas. And I had to face my fear of, I had to face my fear of being away from home. I had to face my fear of flying on an airplane. I had to face my fear of living without breakfast tacos. I had to do all this, and I'm so happy that I did. So overall, Sheffield is a really great, unique, quaint city that has a lot to offer. The university just helps you become a lot more independent, and you'll just grow so much as a person. And we have a saying in Texas, you can take the girl out of Texas, but you can't take the Texas out of the girl. So even though I feel like I haven't changed as a Texas girl, I feel like I've grown as a Texas girl into someone who just has a much broader perspective, and I'm really grateful for that.